Our content management system has originally been built using Dreamweaver. Now, if at some point you will decide to change your editor, then you will come across some problems. Dreamweaver uses a specific templating system actually. So whenever we, as you may remember, whenever we were creating a new page, we simply went to apply new templates to page, and it just added actually a lot of code which has been populated from a template file. Now we want to avoid this kind of things because right now, if I'm using Coda editor, and if I want to add new page, I would simply have to go to admin, say create new file. We create the file called for instance categories. And if I would like to have my template applied to it, I would simply have to copy the entire code from previous file and so on, and then just modify this, which isn't the most convenient way of doing things. So if I delete this file, for now, what we're going to be using, we're going to use require once PHP function, which will include the header part of the page and a footer part of the page. So to do this, open our admin folder, and inside of the inc folder, create a new file called header.php. Then create another one and call it footer.php. Now, if we scroll down, our templates folder has our temp admin dwt.php. If you open this file, and now starting right from the bottom, from the beginning of the file, down to the template begin editable name template and so on. If we copy up to this point, actually, if we copy this whole thing and paste it inside of the header, now we can remove all of these comments which Dreamweaver created here. So we scroll up, we've got this doc type here, and after the title as well, there's nothing more at the top, and the last bit after ID, CNT as well. So this is our clean header now. If we scroll down, then we've got a title which is a container, and if we copy everything from the template and editable down to the closing HTML tag and paste it inside of the footer, and obviously remove this comment here because we don't need this. Now that we have our head and footer ready, what we need to do is to go through every single file inside of our admin directory and remove the code which we've just pasted into both of those files. Okay, if we start with actually email password edited file, we've got require once, which we're going to leave for now. All this PHP code stays. And now doc type down to the CNT instance editable. So if we remove the entire code like that, and now inside of the PHP tags, if we type require once, and now what do we require? We will be requiring the file from inside of the inc folder called header.php. Now if we copy this thing, scroll down and remove everything from instance and editable right to the bottom. Now open PHP tag, paste the thing, close the PHP tag, and replace the header with the footer. Now if we save it, so we've got our new templating system in place. Now if we open email password, and if we do exactly the same, so we scroll down to doc type, yeah. If we remove the entire thing together with this line at the end, okay, and now require once, and it's going to be inc header.php. Same thing at the bottom, but with the footer. So if we remove these lines, and we can actually place it in this already created PHP section. But instead of the header, obviously it's going to be a footer. Now just to check, we've edited email password. If we go back to our browser, to our content management system, email and password, and as you can see, everything works exactly the same way as it did, except now we are not using Dreamweaver template here to run this page. So we go back to our text editor. We have to do the same thing with all of the remaining files. So we can close all these headers and footers. Login failed, and remove this doc type. Require once inc header.php, and same thing here. This time obviously footer, and let's just copy this line and paste it right here. Okay. Header. Oops, here we've got another opening tag. Scroll down. Footer, so login is done. Logout actually doesn't have anything, so that's fine. Now we have our navigation order. Yeah, actually we can join this together. Put our header here. Footer here, and remove this entire part. Okay, pages add. Header. Footer, and remove this bit. Pages added. Okay, now pages edit. And footer right at the bottom. Edit it as well. Header. And footer. Pages list. Header, footer, pages, remove confirm. Okay, so this is just removing, so that we don't need obviously to do anything here. So we've got all of our pages updated. Let's just check to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Everything's working fine. So our structure of the content management system is already detached from Dreamweaver template, so we can simply remove this entire template folder. If we delete it, we go back just to make sure that everything works and it's working independently from it. So now we also have better flexibility, because if we want to change anything inside of the navigation, if we open header.php, this is the only place we have to change anything, and we don't have to update all of the templates and so on. So it's really so much better than it was by using Dreamweaver templates. In the next video, we're going to have a look at how to actually redo our navigation.